Going on, everybody? So today, kind of what I wanted to showcase was my best time in free run, which was in 8:47. I don't think it's the best run. I definitely made a few errors. I think I had one fault in here, so I probably could shave off about, realistically, I'd say like 15 to 20 seconds. I'll kind of commentate where I think I can get a better time, but after getting that time, that was 53rd in the world. I believe now I'm at 55 or something like that. I'll probably have another run at it tomorrow. So this is in theater mode because I wasn't recording at the time at which I got the time. But yeah, so I'll play it out and yeah, I'll just kind of give you guys a little commentary as it plays out. Just fast forward a little bit. So right here, you want to jump off at the beginning and jump down this ledge. In my opinion, it's the fastest way through. And you can wall jump the side here. I prefer not to. I just normally jump. Right, now jump to this ledge. I'm aware that you can G-slide. I just can't consistently do it yet. I jump to that ledge there. Just hop across these. I don't use a shortcut to the left here. I simply slide, wall bounce to the right, and then jump up to the platform to the left. Reason being is because I haven't really noticed a difference in time between both ways, and like the shortcut's a bit risky in my opinion. On the cylinders, make sure you bunny hop twice because it's going to rotate, so it'll take away from your forward momentum. Here you want to get off the platforms as quick as possible. Same concept as the cylinder. Make sure you jump twice. Mantle up here. I could have gone to the right. I chose there. It's safer. Same thing here. This is the first shortcut. Very simple one. Most people know this by now. Right now, at this point, basically just jump across straight line, skip this, and then jump onto that platform. Jump up here. You can use this or the triple jump right to the left. It doesn't really matter. Here, I know you can bounce once. I do it twice just because it's safer. Same thing with the ladder. I only wall jump once here. I'm aware there's a thing to the left and I can get up probably half a second quicker. Same thing here. I have grounded mantle on, so I don't dive through these, just mantle. Same thing, and then just cancel the mantle halfway through. You can get through this in 2 jumps. I always do 3. Again, safer. I'm just trying to get a good time here. That's a really easy shortcut, that one to the left. Right, now here, just hit the target. Pretty self-explanatory.
Subject 70 that.
Pretty sure I have a fault here, which is kind of crazy. Somewhere around here. I know it was very early on. I almost gave up on the run, but I decided to play it out. I think it's this jump. Yeah. I definitely pressed my back button. I don't know what happened there. I know there's a shortcut to jump to the zip. I don't do that. I do this one to the right. Very simple. Jump on the couch and just bounce over. I shoot the targets in the air. You can do them before to be safer. I wall jump off like the little checkpoint thing. And then very easy shortcut to the right here. This saves about, I'd say like half a second to a second. Make sure you slide and wall bounce. I do this little shortcut. I'm pretty sure it's roughly the same time as the normal one. Now this is probably the more difficult one. Make sure you jump to the left side of this thing right here and look up. That's probably the best way I can explain it. I always jump to the corner here so I don't have to mantle. I shoot this target in the air. Right, same thing here. Just try to get up. Pretty clean bounce. I shoot this as close as I can before the jump section. Now here, you can just double bounce up. I knew I didn't have enough speed for it. I jumped a little early, so I just went for the single bounce and then onto the ladder. Here you can skip, just jump here. If you hit the corner, it's a quicker mantle. Then pretty simple, just triple wall bounce. I know I can clean up my grapples a little bit. If I do it here, here, you can hit the orb if you have enough speed. That'll probably take off 3 or 4 seconds. and then just do it the same way I'm doing it here after the orb. And just hit the car for a good reference point.
I'm going to want to review it later.
Try to hit the middle to the top of the orb, that way it doesn't pull you up too high, so you can get that good bounce. Here you can also hit the orb. I was playing it a bit safer. That probably could have saved, I'd say 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. Here I play it again the safe way. I go to the orb, then the truck here, to the left side of the truck, that way it's a clean mantle onto the truck. This is the route I take. I know you can kind of zip below, but again, I just don't want to fault. I do this a bit weird. I have like a 1/10 of a second to react to that, and then I zip here. This is a bit tricky. The key here, because it's pretty inconsistent, what you want to do is cut the zip earlier than you think, otherwise it'll reset you. This is quicker if you do it this way, and then onto this. From that main platform, I could have skipped that point there. Again, that saves like 3 or 4 seconds.
Subject 7 seems out of her depth.
This is pretty clean. I know I get a good exit after this. This is probably one of the hardest parts, like this last section. Not like mechanically, but just because at this point I know it's a good run. In the theater mode, I know you can't see the timer, but you know I know I'm beating my PR, and it's a very simple section, which means you know your mind might shut off and you can mess up pretty quickly. I don't do the TV skip. Again, I don't know how to G slide all that well, so here just jump to the platform here. Don't hit the ladder, mantle to the right, or wall bounce up, either or. Pretty straightforward. Just keep it tight. Try not to have any crazy wall jumps here. It's a very simple section. This next, kind of like the last tricky part, in my opinion, just keep your momentum going forward as much as possible. Because if you stop, at least that's what I noticed, that's where I mess up. If I kind of slow down, I just kind of go at it full speed. I always like kind of say in my head when I'm doing my runs, like for the targets at least, the ones you have to shoot, always got to trust the gunny. Like hit that in midair, so you don't have to stop. Like for example here, do the little shortcut here. This one's kind of, I'd say it has like a 75% success rate. You can mess up if you jump too late. Wingsuit section's pretty straightforward. I'll just fast forward through this. Here, I try to get to the very top of this final ring. That way I carry the most amount of height into the final run-up. I'm not sure if that saves any time. I haven't done it any other way. I jump slide here. It takes off like 0.2 of a second. And yeah. So I know that says 9:15, but if you go to the beginning, so for example, I finished at like 9:14 or something in the theater mode. If you go back to the very beginning, right? And you take off 23 seconds, whatever that is. 9 minutes and 14 seconds minus 23. It's probably like I don't know. It's probably close to 8:47. But and if I exit here, I'll show you guys. I'm 61 now, so since filming this video, I've dropped 6 places, but yeah, show you guys how to do a pretty clean run there. Um, and yeah,